What's up, internet? Let's show you how to build a sound box. Now, I did record this process start to end, but there's really only two things you need to keep in mind. First thing, piezoelectric pickups, preferably with a jack already soldered on. Amazon's got a kit. Check the description for a link. As far as the recipe for the rest of this hardware, that is completely up to you, chef. Just to spice things up a little bit, I'm even adding a little music box on the side. Now, the other most important thing about this is adding a resonance chamber. That's why I'm using a cigar box. I'm marking out some dots and I'm going to put eye bolts there, and we're going to stretch strings across the middle of the cigar box. So when we strike it, it'll continue to ring and kind of have some resonance or reverb from those hits. On the top of this thing, we're going to have two rows of screws kind of tilted inwards towards each other. This is going to act as a little, kind of like a harp. We're going to stretch rubber bands across it and use that to strum. And then once you've got everything marked out, get your power drill, put your holes in there, and go ahead and start attaching your hardware. And if you're using machine screws, definitely use a washer, then a lock washer, then a nut. This will stop things from shaking apart. After all, this is an instrument. It will vibrate. So we want to make sure everything stays nice and tight. So now that we have a few anchor points, let's go ahead and stretch a few strings across the center of the box. These springs will kind of activate the resonance chamber, so when we strike the box, these springs will continue to ring, and that ring will be picked up by the piezoelectric pickups. So let's go ahead and install those pickups. First thing we got to do is drill a hole for the jack, so just center it out, pop a hole in there. You got to do it a couple times because you want it to fit really snug in there, so that way the threads will bite into the wood a little bit, and your jack will stay steady. As far as cable management goes, there's really no secret recipe here. Just make sure the cables aren't touching the resonance springs. And then for the last step, we're going to go ahead and attach our pickups. These do have a peel back sticker, but I'm using a little bit of super glue just to ensure that they have a very solid adhesion to the wood of the box so they can easily pick up all the vibrations. And once you have your pickups glued down, this thing is ready to roll. Well, I hope you learned the magic power of piezoelectric pickups. Right now, I've got my head on the desk and I'm just screaming into a cigar box that is now a microphone thanks to piezoelectric pickups. So, if you like the video and you learned something, please like and subscribe, do all the social media stuff, and especially if you made it this far, thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful